Let's get it. 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 Shout out to everybody that's in the building. I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. I said I had to go live, man. It's the last game. We got beat last game of the season. And I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated with the Vikings right now. I'm frustrated. You know what I mean? And I'm frustrated because like everything we talked about in the off season, I know we had a lot of injuries. You know what I mean? Justin Jefferson got hurt and all, but before he even got hurt, we were still losing. Before Kirk Cousins got hurt, we was losing. And it's just frustrating that the Minnesota Vikings took forever. Yo, what's going on? How you doing, Daniel? What's going on? Yeah, I'm talking about the Vikings right now, man. I'm just a little frustrated, man. You know, I'm Philly everything besides football, man, and diehard Viking fan, man, because of the greatest wide receiver, in my opinion, Randy Moss. And I'm just really frustrated about what the heck is going on with what's going on with the Vikings, man. Like the all season, we was talking about the trenches, we was talking about the guard position, we was talking about the running game, we was talking about Dalvin Cook, we was talking about what are we going to do with Dalvin Cook. They let him go. And we thought Alexander Madison was the guy. We thought Alexander Madison could be the running back one. We knew he wasn't running back one after the first 5 to 6 weeks, probably even sooner than that. And Kevin O'Connell refused to make any adjustments. And it just sucks because I know for a fact, I know every team that's in the playoffs right now has a running game. Every team, AFC, NFC, every playoff team that's in the every team that's in the playoffs right now from both conferences have some sort of running game. But it's like we're allergic to it. And then when we found out that Alexander Madison wasn't the best option at running back, what did we do? What did we do? What did we do? We kept on trying. We kept on trying. And we kept on trying. We kept on failing. Not trying to change it up. And I'm just a little bit frustrated. I'm keeping it all the way 1,000. I love the Vikings. I'm a diehard Viking fan, but I just need a change in this all season. We got to really address a lot of things. And we got to adjust the quarterback situation. We got so many holes on this team, from the quarterback to the trenches. Like I'm talking about guards. The guards, we don't know how Brian O'Neill's going to be. We got to figure out the guard position. We got to figure out the center position. We got to figure out what else. We got to figure out a lot of stuff. Hi, Mike. This was terrible. 8 in a way at pizza. Oh, that's what's up, though. At least you got some pizza. Yeah, Skoda, I just had to come on this live and vent, bro, because I'm just thinking, like, I'm frustrated because I feel like this, right? And I was saying it earlier. I just don't understand why it took so, like, we were talking about before the season started, we needed to get the offensive line together, right? They finally signed Dalton Rising, and then, of course, the offensive line started to look a little bit better. After that, we was talking about the run game. They tried to put all this. They had hope in Alexander Madison, but we knew he wasn't the guy after week 5, and they didn't change it. They just kept on trying to run the ball with him, and he wasn't good enough. He's not good enough. He's an RB2 at best, and it just doesn't. I just don't understand what Kevin O'Connell is doing. I don't really understand where his mind is, and I feel like we have to address so many holes in the offseason, but I think the number one hole, in my opinion, is quarterback. And then once we get a rookie quarterback on a rookie deal, and hopefully he's solid, hopefully he's not a bust, because I know a lot of people are negative. Oh, he might be a bust, man, if you dropped him the first. Well, you have to try. So you have to try. You know what I mean? Frozen North, hey, guys. Hey. Yeah, you have to try getting your quarterback, man. And I feel like if you get your quarterback on a rookie contract, right, then you could fill the rest of the holes up. You can fill the rest of the holes on the team because you have more money to spread around. But if you're paying a quarterback that's in his late 30s $30+ million. How the heck are you supposed to build? How are you supposed to fill up the rest of the holes on this team? Hey guys, hey, yep, scolding. He said, did the Vikings get injured? Yeah, I don't know who got, I don't think anybody got injured that I can think of off the top of my head. For the Vikings, I just can't. I just know that I think Kevin O'Connell made a mistake when it came to giving up. Maybe he gave up on Jaron Hall too quick. I feel like that was something that you could have seen what he really had. I don't feel like he gave him a real opportunity. And you know what's so unfair is, like I keep saying, we don't have a run game. So if you have a rookie quarterback and you have no type of run game, we probably could have had a run game if we would have started Ty Chandler a lot sooner. But it took him so long. And did you realize every game that Ty Chandler had more carries, the running game got a lot better? It's just we couldn't run the ball too much because we were down by 30 points. We were down by 10 or 15, a touchdown or two. You know what I mean? But, man, I'm going to be real. The Bears got the 10th. Oh, man, like, just want y'all to beat the – yo, where are we at? Are we at 11th? I know it was between the 12th and the 9th spot. Where are we at? The 11th? I believe we're at the 11th. I didn't even check. But there's a lot of holes, man, we got to fill. There's a lot of holes we have to fill. But I feel like regardless of all the negativity about, oh, if you draft a quarterback in the first round and he's a bust, it sets you back. No, it doesn't set you back. It didn't set the 49ers back. I look at it like this. You get your quarterback and you draft for the trenches. I'm strictly drafting my quarterback, and I'm drafting I'm keeping it real. We need our quarterback, we need O-line, and we need D-line. I'm not trading Justin Jefferson. People were talking about, like my homie was talking about trading Justin Jefferson. I'm not trading Justin Jefferson, bro, for first round picks. I'm not. Like, I'm just not going to get rid of great talent to try to fill up these holes. Like, pay that man what he deserves. He deserves it. And I feel like whatever quarterback we draft, Drake May, we trade up to get him, Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, or whoever. What's up with it, Zoe? What's up with it, Zoe? Shout out to my bull, Zoe. Whoever we draft, there's always a chance that they could be a bust, but you have to somehow have a running game. We have to run the ball. And I don't know if Kevin O'Connell's mindset, I'm trying to think, because he didn't call plays when he was the coach. Well, he was the so-called offensive coordinator of the Rams, but he really didn't call the plays. So I knew they ran the ball. So I hope we draft a running back. Or if we don't draft a running back because we don't have that many picks, maybe we can get a running back in a free agency, from free agency. But I don't want to be in the middle of the pack and sign Kirk Cousins to a 2-year extension and just keep on doing the same old thing, expecting a different result. That's literally the definition of insanity. If you keep on doing the same thing, expecting a different result, you're just crazy. Oh, man, my boy, 11. Oh, so we got 11? Oh, man. I was hoping we had 9 or something, or at least 10, but okay. One spot. Okay, so that means, so I'm assuming what the Bears probably lost too, right? Bears, Falcons, I don't know, but all right, we at the 11th spot. At least we're not the 15th spot. You know what I mean? So try to think as positive as possible, and hopefully we can get our guy, man. But I think it starts at quarterback. And I made a video. If y'all haven't checked it out, check it out. I was talking about we need to get the next great Viking quarterback. We talked about Fran Tarkenton. We talked about Dante Culpepper was a great quarterback before he got hurt, before his knee injuries. And then you got Joe Kapp. He got the Minnesota Vikings to their first Super Bowl in Viking history. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dylan Dotson. And plus we trade him, and bad luck for the friend. Yeah, right. Excuse my language, Mike, but Dan Campbell did the dumbest move in the world. Why did you start your starters in the game? You know what? Because he was trying to get that second seed. But it kind of backfired. But I'm not sure if their tight end Laporta is going to be healthy. I think he had a knee injury, but hopefully he's good. I know we took some chunks out that armor, I'll tell you that. And I don't wish injury on no teams, but I see why he did it. But when a couple players got hurt, he should have probably started taking his starters out. But I get why he was doing it. And it didn't even matter because they're still the third seed, right? They're still the third seed. And that's what I said in my video. I don't think the Cowboys are going to lose. Maybe the Eagles could possibly lose, but you got to have the Eagles and the Cowboys to lose to get that second seed. So I don't understand it. I don't know if he wanted to make sure the Vikings didn't get to the playoffs. I don't know. We got our fourth string quarterback in, bro. Nick Mullins, he had an okay game, but he threw 2 interceptions. Like always, there's always 2. He has some great throws sometimes, man. That one throw, it was like 3rd and 30, and he threw it to I forgot what was the tight end's name. Not Josh Oliver, Johnny Muntz, or whatever his name is. It was a perfect ball that he threw to him for the first down. But then he'll have those throws that it'll be like he'll overthrow wide receivers and it'll be an interception. He'll like float the ball in the air with no zip on it, and it'll just be an interception. I'm just like, what are you doing? Why go from you throwing that dime pass to the tight end for the first down, and then you throw it right over to your wide receiver's head, and it's an interception? It's like Nick Mullins, he's a backup for a reason. I keep saying it. I think Quincy is about to come up to. I hope so, to get guy they love, preferably Jaden. I hope. Hey, Dylan Dotson. I hope so. Whatever quarterback. What I said in my video, I said I believe in anything they do, because no matter what, I'm gonna be a Viking fan. So I'm riding with any decision they make. I just be better draft a quarterback in the first round. That's all I got to say. If they don't draft a quarterback in the first round, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Very disappointed. And I hope, and I'm not trying to be mean about Kirk, I just don't want him on this team no more. I'm just kind of over it right now. And if they do keep Kirk Cousins, it has to be just 1 year. Not no 2 years, not no 3 years. I'm done. Eagles got blown out by, oh my gosh, the Eagles lost to all. So the Lions needed the Cowboys to lose also, and they would have took that second spot, but the Cowboys won. So they got the second spot. The 49ers got the first spot, and the 49ers lost to the Rams, but they didn't play their starters though, I don't think. Yeah, Cowboys won 38-10. Yeah. So the Cowboys is, and you know what I said in my video, this is the key. All right, for Viking fans, right? We know how to win. We know how. We never experienced a Super Bowl, but we know what it takes to win. First of all, we need a franchise quarterback, right? Second of all, we need the trenches to be built right. We need the offensive line. We need the defensive line to be straight. We don't have a center, and I'm iffy about the guards. I don't know if we're going to sign Dalton Reisner. Do people still have faith in Ed Ingram? Maybe Ed Ingram is pretty good. I don't know. Brian O'Neill's a question mark because he keeps getting hurt. Last offseason, he was trying to get healthy from the, what was it, Achilles injury. Now what does he have? An ankle injury? So it's like, I'm not really sure about our O'Neill. I like Darrisaw. Darrisaw is great. But we got to get the trenches together. Our defensive line, Danielle Hunter is a big question mark. What are we going to do about Danielle Hunter? We need a DE. We need a DT. We need a quarterback. We need linebackers. We need corners. We need everything, bro. So how the heck are we going to sign Kirk Cousins to a 2-year extension? Or, like, we need a rookie quarterback on his rookie deal so we can fill up the holes. I don't understand some people when they be like, yo, sign Kirk to a 2-3. Man, what are you talking about? How do we have the money? The Dallas Cowboys pass rush, Dante Flowers is Endurance Armstrong, the young pass rush going. Yeah, they're going to be nice. The Cowboys, see, that's what I'm saying. You build on the freaking trenches, bro. You build on the trenches, and then you go from there. That's how the freaking, like, let's go back. What year was it when the Giants won the Super Bowl? When the Giants won the Super Bowl, what year was that? When they beat the Patriots. When they barely got in the Super Bowl. I'm talking about when they barely got in the Super Bowl. They was a wild card team. What was they like? They won like 8 or 7 games. Something crazy. It was they barely got. They had Michael Strahan and Justin Tuck. Michael Strahan and Justin Tuck dominated every single team they went against, and even in the Super Bowl. Tom Brady didn't know what to do. You know how great Tom Brady was and is. When that defensive line, if you have a solid defensive line that can get after the quarterback, man, sky's the limit for your team, bro. It starts with the trenches. You got to get the quarterback. You got to get the trenches together. Then you got to start building everything else. But if you don't got the quarterback, you don't have no chance. You can have the best team, bro. Like, for instance, right? The 49ers, they might have their quarterback. I don't really know. 49ers have all like the most built team, but their quarterback is their weakness. And we'll see what Brock Purdy does in the playoffs. But we know the 49ers got the most, their team is like built the best overall. But you still need that quarterback. We'll see what he does in the playoffs, but we'll see. Packers beat Cowboys. Oh, you think so? I don't know about that, bro. I'm not going. I don't know about that. I just think the Cowboys. I ain't gonna lie. I can't stand the Cowboys all like that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really like it. I don't like any team besides the Vikings, but I respect teams, right? I respect what the Cowboys. Their offensive line is beast mode. Their defensive line is beast mode. Dak Prescott is playing. He's playing great. I never thought I would admit to that, but Dak Prescott is playing great right now. You know what I mean? Like, they're playing great. So, I don't think they're going to go into Dallas and beat Dallas. I don't see that, bro. Maybe. Jordan Love is playing good, and the Packers' defense is solid. Maybe, but I don't see that, bro. I don't see that. When I heard Vikings were trying to trade up for Anthony Richardson, to me, it means something's about to. Yeah. I think so. And I seen shout out to my boy Rap. Rap was talking about it on one of his videos or on the live, or I seen it somewhere where Rap was talking about he was talking about they were trying to trade up for Richardson. But we'll see what happens. I hope we do, bro. I don't want to say we have to trade up. If the guy falls in our lap, so be it. We at the 11th spot. We're not late in the draft. We're not in the 20s. We in the early teens, bro. So we got a chance, bro, to get our guy. And if we trade up, we don't have to give up too much to go get our guy. But if it's Drake May and they want Drake May, go get him, bro. I'm not the biggest fan of Drake May, but I'm riding with the squad regardless of who we draft. I mean, it is what it is. People don't like Bo Nix. I'm a Bo Nix guy. You know what I mean? I like Bo Nix. People don't like Bo Nix. But I think Bo Nix would have good, but you have to have a running game with all these quarterbacks. Like I was just saying, every Super Bowl winning team for I don't know how many years, they had a good running game. 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10. Every team that wins the Super Bowl has some type of run game. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Do you think Lions the NFC Championship going to be the 49ers in Dallas? I could see that. Y'all might need to. Yeah, y'all might need a new coach. Malik Savage says, yeah. My bull Zoe, shout out to my bull Zoe if he's still in the chat. Yeah, my bull Zoe says that. I say the same thing. We might need a new coach. This is going to be the year right here, the 3rd year. We'll see what you can do. If we don't get to the playoffs, forget it is what it is. If we don't get to the playoffs this upcoming year, this next season, bro, Kevin O'Connell gotta go. And I don't. It is what it is at this point. Because at this point, I'm tired of being nice. Like, you know how Kevin O'Connell was really nice and he didn't want to bench Joshua Dobbs when he was it was terrible what he was doing. He was fumbling, throwing interceptions. Same with Nick Mullins. Nick Mullins had 4 interceptions in a dang on game and he didn't want to bench him. So he's too nice. I'm tired of being nice. I want to win a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like, all this nice stuff, man. I want to coach with that rah-rah attitude. Like, yo, if a player's not playing 110% every time he's on the field, get him off the freaking team, bro. Trade him. You see how Justin Jefferson was playing? Even though it was in a losing effort, that's how every single player on the Vikings need to play. Every single game. The offensive line needs to stop being soft. The defensive line needs to stop being soft. The linebackers, the corners, everybody has to stop being soft and play with the mentality of Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson that's how you need to play every game. Play like him. The best wide receiver in the game. Cleveland Brown can plug different quarterback and still make the playoffs. Browns are going to be dangerous. You know what? The Browns, they built their team right. The defense is very, very good. You know what I mean? They built their team right. The trenches are built. You know what I mean? But you still, when you get to the playoffs, sometimes that defense could fold. What happened to the Vikings? I'm going to give you a perfect example. You got the best defense in the regular season, bro. The playoffs is a whole nother animal, bro. The playoffs is a whole nother animal. I'm going to get to the chat. I got to say this real quick. When the Vikings went against the Eagles, when the Minneapolis Miracle, and we got past the Saints, the Aints, whatever you want to call them, right? And we went against the Eagles. What was our defense ranked? It was like top 3 in the whole NFL, bro. And what did our defense do? What did our defense do? Our defense could not stop nothing. The Eagles, after that first possession, the Eagles did whatever they wanted. So all the numbers don't mean nothing in the regular season. What matters is what happens in the postseason. And that number 1 ranked defense is still going to be number 1 when the playoffs comes up. Because any given Sunday, you know what I mean? Somebody could be having a bad game. But the one thing that really doesn't take a step back is the trenches. And if you have a good quarterback, and the trenches is good, you have a chance, bro. And that's one thing we don't have, bro. We haven't had a good defensive line since the Williams brothers, Pat Williams and Kevin. I was about to say Cat Williams. I'm thinking of is this boy the comedian Cat Williams? Yo, we haven't had a good defensive line since the William Wall. That was the last time we had a good defensive line. We had players. Daniil Hunter's a great player. What he had, like 16 and a half sacks this year? You know what I mean? Let me catch up in the chat real quick. Honestly, I would not mind having J.J. McCarthy. Bro, I'm cool with anything they want to do, bro. But they better get a quarterback. And I hope they get them in the second round at the latest, but I want it in the first round because I do not want this team to just give up on the quarterback after, oh, he has 2-3 bad games. No. He's a first round pick. Keep him in there. Let's see if he can get it together. You don't give up on first round quarterbacks that easy. That gives them more chances to be successful. Like if you draft a quarterback, say J.J. McCarthy falls to the 3rd round. You draft him in the 3rd round. That's Kellen Mond. We drafted Kellen Mond in the 3rd round, right? Or something like that. You can give up on him. And he might be a dog. He might just need a new coach, a new offensive coordinator. We don't know what Kevin O'Connell is going to do next season when it comes to play calling. Is he going to be the play caller, or is he going to get an offensive coordinator to call the plays? We don't know what our defensive coordinator is going to be. It's all one big mystery. People think they know, but nobody really knows. There's a big mystery on what's going to happen this upcoming this offseason and this upcoming season coming up. But I know for a fact we better get a running game. I know for a fact we better get a running back, free agent or whatever. The Super Bowl will be the 49ers and Ravens. I can see that. Browns will rep AFC. You know what? I'm gonna keep it real. If I don't like any of these teams that's in the playoffs right now, but I would love to see Lamar Jackson get a Super Bowl. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I can't mess with the 49ers. I don't know. Something about the 49ers be making me mad, bro. I don't know what it is about them. But the reason why I like the Ravens, like some of their players, I like Lamar Jackson. You know why I like Lamar Jackson? Because when he got drafted, right? I think he got drafted late 1st round. People try to disrespect that man and say he was a wide receiver, bro. People try to say this man was not going to be a good quarterback. But like I said, it depends on the team you go to, the system, how you build the team, the trenches, the wide receivers. You know what I mean? One year he led the whole NFL in throwing touchdown passes, but he's not a good thrower. He's not an accurate thrower. He's not this. He's not that. Now look at him. He's an MVP, and now he got his team to the playoffs again. And debatably, they have the best. It's between them and the 49ers. They got the best 2 overall teams left in the playoffs right now. Debatably, you can go either or. Skoda, exactly. I think. Hold on. Exactly. I think it's just part of the plan. Look at the division, man. We about to get. Yes, that's another thing. Like, thank you, Dylan, for that comment. That's another thing. Everybody in their division is solid. The Bears got 2 first-round picks. They're going to get their quarterback. They're going to get a good wide receiver. They're going to be good. The Bears' defense looks a lot better, right? Then you got to look at it like this. Y'all. The Lions. We just got beat by the Lions. We already know what they're about. Their team is built good, right? And then we got to talk about the Packers. Now look at this though. For all the Viking fans that are scared to draft quarterbacks in the 1st round, what did the Packers do? I believe Brett Favre was the 1st round, right? If I'm not mistaken, right? I know Aaron Rodgers was, right? Jordan Love was one, right? And they did that when they had Aaron Rodgers. They did that when they had Brett Favre on the team. Why are we so scared? We got to learn from some of these franchises. And I go to the Chiefs. They had Alex Smith. They drafted Patrick Mahomes. You know what I mean? You got to take a chance, bro. I know Christian Ponder is like the worst nightmare. I understand. But there's some Christian Ponders. 9 times there's a high chance there might be a Christian Ponder. But there is a chance you can get you a Joe Burrow. There is a chance you might be able to get you a Patrick Mahomes. That's rare. That's a real rare case, Patrick Mahomes. But you know what I'm trying to say. You just have to take a chance. And every team in our division looks solid. Next season might be curtains for us, depending on what Kevin O'Connell does to build this roster out and who's going to be our defensive coordinator. I'm nervous about our defense next season, bro. I am so nervous about our defense. It's going to be bad. Bro, we need everything on defense, bro. Besides safety, probably. We need corners. We need linebackers. We need defensive tackles. We need defensive ends, depending on Daniil Hunter. If he leaves, then DJ Wanham, you know he's probably going to leave. Like, we need a lot of stuff. DJ Wanham, I pray that he gets well. I know he teared his quad or whatever. Hope he gets well. You know what I mean? I hope that doesn't mess him up for free agency. Let me catch up in the chat, y'all. I got y'all. I want a new quarterback, need a cheap quarterback. So, yes, thank you. That's what I've been saying. Viking Gaming. That's what I've been saying this whole time, bro. We haven't had a quarterback on a rookie contract since right. We haven't had a real franchise quarterback since Culpepper, bro. Think about that for a second. Think about how long ago that was. That's crazy. And we're scared to draft a quarterback because we're scared to have another Christian Ponder. Man, if we have another Christian Ponder, we'll try next year. We'll just keep trying. We have to. Do we want to win a Super Bowl, or do we want to be in the middle pack, barely getting the Super Bowl, getting quarterbacks that's on their way down? Even though Brett Favre, even though he was on his way down, he actually did pretty darn good. Brett Favre did good. Russell Wilson, I'm sorry. I don't want no Russell Wilson, man. I don't want him. I hope they do not do it. Yo, they better not do it, bro. They better not sign him. If they sign him, it better be 1 year. And Kirk Cousins, it better be 1 year if we do. All right, Mike Zimmer. All right, so let me catch up in the chat. Addison did a good call, that one ball thing. Yeah. Yup, I feel you, bro. I call Saints the Faints. I call them the Aints. Mike Zimmer could never win a big game. Yeah, Mike Zimmer, he only coached one side of the ball, and he didn't really care about the offense. I want to give credit to C.J. Stroud. Yes, making a congrats to him, but yes. Yeah, right. And I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't say too much about C.J. Stroud. I didn't say, oh, yo, I was saying I like C.J. Stroud. I said I like him better than the court. I said I liked him better than even Richardson. I was saying that. I was one of the only few. People were saying, oh, he's at Ohio State. He's not going to be good. But, you know, I look at it like this. It depends on your coach, and it depends on your quarterback coach. It just depends on a lot of factors for a quarterback to be successful. Like I always say, Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. But if Patrick Mahomes would have went to another team besides the Chiefs, do you think he'll be as great as he is right now? Think about who he has around him. Think about who the head coach is. Andy Reid is debatably one of the best offensive-minded head coach in NFL history. One of the top. You know what I mean? When he was with the Eagles, that offense was explosive. I'm from PA. I was watching the Eagles. I was never an Eagles fan, but I seen how explosive they was with McNabb, with Brian Westbrook, with Terrell Owens. Do y'all remember Terrell Owens? Do y'all remember that how the Eagles was back then? With bro. And he knows how to build a team. He builds the trenches and he builds the defensive line. He builds the offensive line and defensive line. Now, if he would have went to a whole nother team, it probably wouldn't have worked like that. So it just depends. I want to give CJ Stroud is a top. Yup. Do you want to keep Byron Murphy or get $7.5 million? Man, that's a tough one. I like Byron Murphy. Man, that's a tough one. I gotta think on that one, bro. I want to save the money, but then again, are you gonna? I don't know, bro. That's a hard one because we need a corner. We need corners, and we need veteran corners. So he's a veteran corner. He played pretty darn good this season. He gave up some plays, but he made a lot of plays as well. So that's a hard one, man. That is a hard one. I think I would want to keep him more than anything, but it just depends on the money. Depends on the money. I don't know. Depends on how much money we have. Dead cap money, and it depends on what we're going to do at this quarterback because there's so many rumors. I'm hearing like some of my Viking people, they were saying that they're planning on signing Kirk Cousins to a 2-year extension. If that happens, we ain't gonna have no money, bro, to spread around. Like I just don't think it makes sense. That's why I keep going towards get your rookie quarterback, bro. Get him. First round, that's 5 years. Player option. You got the 5th-year option. Mike, now it's official. Vikings got pick 11. Yup. They got pick 11. Yup. Yeah, Love was for. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. The Packers doing it. Why can't we? Why are we the ones that are scared to draft a quarterback in the first round? They had Brett Favre. They drafted Aaron Rodgers in the first round. They had Aaron Rodgers. They drafted Jordan Love in the first round. Why are we scared? We're trying to get on the Packers level. We're trying to get a dang on Super Bowl. I want to win a Super Bowl before the dang on stinking Lions do. And the Lions are they're ahead of us and win a Super Bowl right now. So we got to catch up to them. So, and I got to keep it real. I know people might think I'm being negative, but I'm just keeping it 1,000. I'm keeping it real. As a Viking fan, we can't be, sometimes we can be positive for the most part, but we got to keep it real. We can't just be like, oh man, we got the best team next year. We're going to be all right. No, bro, we got a lot of holes to fill up. Until we fill up the holes, and the biggest hole is that quarterback, bro, we don't know what we're going to do. We got the O-line and D-line has to be something, and we have to get something. We have to do something with that, and we have to get a running back. I don't know. I got to look at our picks, how many picks we have, but I want us to draft a running back, and if he's worthy of a 4th-round pick or 3rd-round pick, I don't know our picks right now. I got to look, but yeah, I would draft a running back early, but we got to get the trenches together. If we draft a rookie quarterback, we have to get a center. We have to get a center. Bradbury has to go. Bradbury has to leave this team, bro. You know what I mean? I can't stand. I'm not, no disrespect. This is nothing personal. I'm just trying to win a Super Bowl. Don't think this is personal. If any Viking players ever watch my video, I'm little man on the Kings. I don't think anybody watches, any Viking people watch my channel, but it's nothing personal. I just want to win a Super Bowl. That's it. Vikings could potentially have an 8th overall pick. Hold on. Yeah, Love 1st-round pick. Oh yeah. Vikings can potentially have an 8th overall. Are you? Huh? For real? Maybe they could trade up. I don't know. I got to see what's going on with all that, but I think they're a team from the NFC North, and I think the NFC North will probably host the NFC Championship game. Yeah, we shall see. Miami winning 7-0. I'm tired of old quarterbacks. I want a young quarterback in a rookie deal. If we get Russ in the offseason, I may consider not watching games. Yo, I'm going to keep it 1,000, bro. I do not want any. I don't want to call people handy-downs. Y'all know what I mean. When I say handy-downs, I'm not being like, oh, these people are garbage or whatever. I'm saying, like, I want our guy. Shout out to Chris Frill. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. But yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool on all veteran quarterbacks, bro. Like I have a veteran quarterback to be a backup, but I'm not trying to have no Russell Wilson, bro. I'm done with all that, bro. I agree with you, Viking Gaming. I agree with you. Patrick Mahomes would be good. Yeah, he would. But there's another level with the Chiefs, man. The only thing the Chiefs be missing is a wide receiver. The Chiefs got everything, bro. The Chiefs is just a well-oiled machine. Like I saw Nick Mullins got emotional in the man. Nick Mullins, I no disrespect to Nick Mullins. I want him off this team, bro. I want Nick Mullins off this team, bro. I'm not trying to be mean, but like, bro, I'm cool, bro. Like, I don't even know why we got to see him play again. Like, he played okay this game. He had like 2 interceptions though. But I'm cool on Nick Mullins. I'm cool. And then you know what's crazy now? Jaren Hall, is he even going to have a career because they benched him? And I don't know, man. I don't know. They gave up on Jaren Hall too quick. Bears did it. Bears get 1st-round picks. Yeah. Bears get Bears get 2 first-round picks, but don't they get like the first? I gotta see what picks they got, man. Bears are gonna be the Bears gonna be crazy good, bro. Like I don't know what the Vikings are gonna do, bro. We have to get our quarterback though to give us a chance. We gotta try to score on our quarterback. Check out Bucky Irvin, running back from Oregon. I'm gonna look him up. One of my draft crushes. Yo, Dylan Dotson. Yo, thank you for. Let me write that down. Hold on. Write that down. Dylan, you said Bucky Irvin. All right, so I wrote that down. I'm going to look him up because, that's going to be one of my biggest things I'm going to do this offseason. I'm going to be looking up running backs like crazy, bro. And one of these running backs have to hopefully get drafted. You know what I mean? And then what's crazy? No, not really what's crazy. I would love to have a veteran running back, right? But not really. I'd rather just have Ty Chandler and draft as a running back because then that's cheaper. You feel me? We trying to save some money to spread this money around for the other holes we got. You know what I mean? If I can help pay a running back $10 million a year and I could just draft a running back in like the 4th round or 3rd round or something like that, I think that would be cool. We'd be all right. Yeah, skull. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's in the building. Yeah, it's just we have to do something, y'all. We have to do something. I'm excited for this off season. It sucks it had to be this early, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? And we're going to see what happens. Because look at it like this. We got to keep it all the way 1,000. We had a great season last season, right? What was our record? 13-4 or something like that? What happened in the first round? We lost to the dang on Giants. What was the reason why we lost? Our defense. Our offensive line's not good. It's just so, the trenches, bro. So even if we have a good record in the regular season, it don't mean nothing if you can't win in the playoffs. And especially if you're at home. So it's just like we got a lot of work to do, y'all. We have a lot of work to do, and I'm confident that we can get the job done. I'm confident we can get something done. I know we can get it done. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. I just had to vent and talk my talk about what's on my mind. I'm ready for us to get our guy. I'm ready for us to get our franchise quarterback. I'm ready for us to build this team the right way. We got the wide receivers. We got the tight end. You know what I mean? We got all those positions. We need the running back. Ty Chandler. We'll see if he's going to be RB1, RB2. I don't know. Madison can go. You know what I mean? No disrespect to Madison. Madison can go. He might be a nice person, but Madison can get the stepping. Skedaddle. Hasta la vista. Hasta luego. You know what I mean? But we're going to see what happens. But I'm about to get off, y'all. Have a wonderful night. Keep y'all head up. I know the Vikings lost this game. I know you're probably thinking to yourself like, dang, we lost. Shout out to my boy Antoine Ingram. Shout out to y'all, bro. Shout out to you, brother. If y'all can't get one of the top 2 quarterbacks in the draft, y'all should get another round with the first round. Yeah. I agree with that. But you know what? Just because I always look at it like this, just because the Mel Kiper or whoever is the people that are so-called experts at what quarterback is what, I don't care about what they say. I care about what our team is going to do, like our scouting. Because at the end of the day, Patrick Mahomes, I remember when Patrick Mahomes got drafted, they said the Chiefs made a mistake. They trade up for him. He's a project quarterback. And he's one of the best quarterbacks of all time already. 2 Super Bowls already. And could possibly get another Super Bowl this year. Like, come on, bro. Like, these so-called experts, they think they know it all, but they know some. They think. You never know. You'll never know who's going to plan out and who's going to not plan out. I just hope our scouting team is on point. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping our scouting team is on point. If our scouting team is on point, then I'm cool with it. I'm riding with the squad until I die. For life, man. Vikings for life. You already know the vibes. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Any last questions before I get off? I'm about to get off. Y'all have any questions, let me know. But I had to speak my mind real quick. I had to get that off my chest, man. It's just a lot of craziness, man. A lot of craziness that's been going on with the Vikings and like this whole season, man. Nothing but just the kryptonite was turnovers, man. Turnovers, 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 and no run game. You know what I mean? I remember the first 2 games of the season, what we had like 8 turnovers in two games. I mean, come on. I know we had 4 turnovers against the Eagles, and we had like another 3 against the Buccaneers. And guess what? Both teams are in the playoffs, and guess what? Their trenches are solid. So, but yeah, bro. I'm about to get off. Have a wonderful. So, what's your Super Bowl match? Oh, I think it's going to be the Ravens. Honestly, I got Ravens and hmm. Yo, I'm scared to say this, but I might be. I don't know, man. I got a feeling, bro. I just got a feeling. Either the four, and I'm no disrespect to the Eagle fans. I got a feeling it's either going to be the Cowboys or the 49ers versus the Ravens in the Super Bowl. Cowboys or 49ers. I just think the momentum for the Eagles right now, they don't have no momentum, but anything can happen in the playoffs. It's a whole nother season now. You know what I mean? Jalen Hurts is a really good quarterback. You know, that's my guy. I've been a supporter of Jalen Hurts in college, and you know what I mean. So y'all have a chance. Y'all got a quarterback. Your offense is going to have to do their thing, and your defense is going to have to be better. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you one thing: the Lions secondary, they, the Lions secondary, bro. They're. You see what Justin Jefferson did to them? Like it was just no match, man. Imagine if that was Caleb Williams throwing the ball to JJ. You know what I mean? Just imagine, bro. Yeah, bro. That's how I feel, bro. I don't know, man. It's a tough prediction, but I got the Ravens in the AFC, and it's between the Cowboys and 49ers in the NFC. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. But we shall see what happens. You never know. Anything can happen in the playoffs. So, but y'all, I'm getting off. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night. And we're gonna see what happens in the playoffs, man. Get y'all popcorn ready. We know that we got the um it's gonna be very interesting. You know what I mean? I'm cheering for the Ravens. Lions, Rams game. Yeah. Lions, Rams. That should be a good game. And you know what? You know, Matthew Stafford is going to go to Detroit. I think Matthew Stafford's going to ball out. You know what I mean? Matthew Stafford's about to ball out. But yeah, man. Peace, y'all. Have a wonderful night. Let's go Vikings still. We still saying Skull for life. We still saying Skull for life. I ain't going to stop saying Skull regardless of the situation that's going on. You see the Adrian Peterson jersey in the back. You know the vibes, man. It's Viking for life, baby. It's Viking for life. It's the off season, though. Let's get it.